has to be. It looks like Bridal Veil.
It's gorgeous. Those cars. They're all gonna go see Bridal Veil. Eee.
Oh, sorry. This is our summer village meeting.
It's fine. Okay, so it's not day one of the trail, but day before day one, my best friend, ride or die, Miss Sarah Hipwell,
And personal chef for the evening.
the evening, was nice enough to drive my butt up to Yosemite, spend the night with me, and turn around the next morning and go back, which will be tomorrow. So many thanks for her making this possible, or making me not have to take like hundreds of different types of public transportation. It just would have been awful. Today was a little interesting, to say the least. Currently, we are not at the Backpackers Campground in Yosemite Valley. There's our tent over there. So we went to go pick up my permit at the Wilderness Center today, and I had a permit for 2. Obviously 2 people are not coming, but I figured that would clear me to have myself and Sarah at the Backpackers Campground tonight. And I tried to be honest and do the right thing and tell them like, hey, I want to release this permit, but can she stay with me? And he just looks me dead in the eyes and is like, no. And just to blast him a little bit on this video, his name was Alex, and it just...
He wasn't very nice about it.
Yeah.
Didn't give us other options.
He was a little deadpan about it. I wouldn't say he was rude or anything, but he's just like, no, you can't do that. And then I said, then I don't want to give up the permit. And then he said, too bad. And he took my other permit. So we had to scramble around. I tried to plead with another ranger to see if Sarah could stay, but she was much nicer, but also said like, rules are rules. So we took a leap of faith and drove up to Bridal Veil Creek, which is a walk-up campsite in Yosemite, and they had tons of sites open.
Incredibly beautiful,
but also the water's not working because the fires last year ripped through the water line, so it's like a porta potty situation and no like drinking water, which is a little bit difficult, but we have enough probably to get us through the night somewhat comfortably, and then just try to refill tomorrow before I hit the trail. Currently, we made a fire very quickly, I might add, there, and we are enjoying some chips and guacamole and some Newton's Folly cider. So we're good.
La la. Thank you, Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, a la Trader Joe's. Everything brought to you by Trader Joe's. Not from this point on. Everything's probably from Walmart and REI, but tonight I get one last gourmet meal. Sarah, what's on the menu?
We have some chili lime spice halibut tacos with some sauteed vegetables.
I'm super excited about that. So so we're gonna do that. We're gonna spend the night, and then Sarah's gonna drive me back down to the valley tomorrow and send me on my way. So we'll see how that goes. Bye. So impressive. Good morning. Okay, so I'm on the trail. I've been hiking for about 45 minutes. Made it past the footbridge at the bottom of Vernal Falls. Stopped there for a minute, ate half a Cliff Bar, which already was so hard to choke down, so it's probably not going to be great for the next million breakfasts that I have a Cliff Bar planned, but oh well. Cameled up on water and heading up the switchbacks now. It's just me, myself, and I. All the other people are doing the mist trail, so they split off at the fork. I have not seen any other backpackers this morning. I'm the only one who either maybe started late or is going this way, I don't know. So really makes you feel discouraged when all these day hikers are just zipping past you, but I have to tell myself they don't have 36 pounds of weight on their back, so it's not quite a fair race. Anyway, hitting some stairs now, so I'm gonna put the camera away. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting to see, the ninth wonder of the world, the backside of water. Now we're gonna go through the water. Ah! Good morning. So, I don't know how long I've been on the trail so far, but not very long. Okay, hold on. Look at this view. So beautiful. Anyway, I just passed the junction for Half Dome. My permit didn't come with a permit for Half Dome, but I wouldn't have wanted to do it anyway because, ironically enough, heights really freak me out in the cable business. I'm not into it, so walked right on past. Yesterday was pretty rough. Came about 4.5 miles out of the valley. My permit said that I had to camp in Little Yosemite Valley, so it was kind of an excuse to do a short day. But there was a lot of elevation gain, and a lot of other backpackers were agreeing that, it was a pretty rough climb. I slept really, really well last night. I never sleep well when I backpack, so I don't know if I was just really tired or what, but I woke up feeling rested. I was a little bit sore. I hurt a lot more when I put the backpack on, but walking this morning, I don't know, I feel a little bit stronger. But maybe it's because I'm already at elevation. I'm kind of getting used to it, but I hope that I just continue like this because, it's only going to make it easier. Pack's still really heavy, but I'm starting to actually have an appetite today, so hopefully I can start eating through a lot of this food. So the goal today is to make it to Sunrise High Sierra Camp, which is an 8-mile total, and I didn't check the numbers, but the total elevation profile didn't look too bad on the map, so hopefully I'll just be cruising today, and then the day after that should make it into Tuolumne, so it'll be nice to stop and have a burger or something. I'm such a weenie, but that sounds really good right now. So anyways, that's all for now. Bye. And there's Half Dome hiking away from it. I don't know if you can see like that little streak up the side, but I can see little tiny hikers making their way up the cables. I don't know if I zoom in, if you can see those little black dots. Go hikers, go! Okay, so just taking a little impromptu break here. I actually was just stopping for a second to put some stuff away in my backpack, but it felt so good to have it off. And I found this nice sitting rock, and I just walked through kind of like a really buggy forested area, and there's no bugs here, so I figured just take a little break. I have made it past now the Clouds Rest Junction, so I think I'm just like a couple miles in. Everything feels pretty good. At the Half Dome Junction, I forgot to say earlier, I met some northbound JMTers, 3 guys who like look like they had really been through it. And 2 of them were in a real hurry to continue on, and the third one, he was just really tired, and he was agreeing to meet up with them later down the trail. So I chatted him up a little bit, and it was amazing. They were in the middle of a 40-mile day. They're gonna push to finish today, but they came from like Donahue Pass. They went up to Half Dome as well, assuming to see the sunrise. He said that they slept a little bit on top and then woke up for the sunrise. It's just absolutely crazy. But they looked super fit and super dirty, but they were really nice. The one I talked to, his trail name was Pebbles, and had asked me if I have a trail name yet, which I don't. And he told me I just have to wait till I do something stupid and other people are around to see it, and then magic will happen. So that'd be kind of cool. But until then, just go by my real name. Yeah, so also I met some really cool people in the backpackers campground last night. I met a couple from New Zealand who were just kind of doing some short little trips here around Yosemite. They've kind of been all over like the western side of the United States over the past couple months, and then I met a couple other female solo hikers who I think I'll keep running into. It sounds like our itineraries are somewhat similar, so you know, it's pretty neat. And then just a couple other random people, but it was full. Like the campground, I would say probably about 20 sites had campers in them, and some of them had multiple people in their group, so pretty full campsite. Not super loud or rowdy group. Everybody was pretty chill. I think, you know, probably a lot of people were just overnighters going up to Half Dome and then back down to the valley, and then a good amount of us are doing a longer trail. So and might I add, the nicest pit toilet I have ever used. Kudos to Yosemite National Park rangers or volunteers or whoever takes care of those. I did see a lady cleaning them yesterday, but they are just super nice for pit toilets. I mean, it's not like the Ritz or anything, but I can't say enough, walking this trail just for a day and a half that I've been, how grateful I am for all the people who do trail maintenance and keep those facilities nice so we can use them and enjoy nature, and every once in a while have a toilet to sit on. I don't know. Yeah, it's just awesome, and hopefully, you know, I can pay that forward someday. But yeah, just some things I've been thinking about. Just gonna relax here a little bit. I took my hair down and I'm letting kind of the sweat dry. It has a nice evaporative cooling effect, so I'm gonna put it back up here in a minute and then continue on and see what I see today. See all that behind me? Nothing will get my butt up and over a hill faster than thunderclouds gathering with thunder. Now that just happened. Look over here, where I'm going. More questionable clouds.
it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie. The last few miles have been challenging, and that's putting it mildly. I think I'm just about at the top, and it looks like on the elevation profile I'm going to be going down now and then rolling into High Sierra Camp, where I will quickly set my tent up in case it does start raining. Yeah, like 10-15 minutes, like, oh yeah, the breeze feels so good, so glad there's a breeze. What I didn't know was it was the wind from the impending storm. I mean, again, that's where I'm headed. So we'll see what happens. Just thankful that I probably won't be on top of like an exposed ridge, so should be fine as far as any lightning danger. All right, we'll see what happens.